Welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Welcome to Lazy Sunday morning live stream with the Dizney Nerd Herders.
I'm chomping on some candy here.
Candy. And it is so sunny and nice out.
It is. Well, it's mid to low 70s, so it's cold for me, but nice for him.
It's nice out for the average person. So, let me mute this.
Bringing it up on the screen.
Bringing it up on the screen so
Okay.
we can read the chats. I got the shirt on. What are you sporting today?
I'm wearing ears, Magic Kingdom ears.
Magic Kingdom.
Is the volume on?
Awesomeness
Yeah,
ears.
the volume's on.
Morning, Laura.
Good morning.
So,
We'll see you later at Maddie's thing.
yes, we have my nephew and my godchild's birthday today. He turns 10.
10, yeah.
Woo! All right, Maddie.
Double digits.
Today we have what?
So it goes downhill from there.
No,
Yeah,
it gets
that's when you
pretty
hit
good.
40.
Yeah, it
You
gets
hit
pretty
40,
good.
that's when...
Depending on what you make of it, right?
Then you start having health issues. Everyone I talk to, that's what they say.
Morning, Jamie.
Morning.
So this morning, guys, we are going to be talking about our hit the list.
Go ahead.
Our 10 best rides or attractions to do on a sunny morning.
Yes.
At Disney World, obviously. And we were figuring, since it's such a sunny day, we'd say, what's the best rides you like to do on a Sunday morning? Bright and early. What do you like to head towards in the morning? So I made up my list, and Stacey's made up your list.
Yeah.
Did you come up with 10?
I did come up with 10. I got a hair on me. I did come up with 10, but when I first heard you, I thought you said a Sunday morning, not a sunny morning. And then
Sunday
I couldn't,
morning.
and then when I realized that it was a sunny morning, I still couldn't get out the Sunday, so I'm looking at it as a sunny Sunday morning.
A sunny Sunday morning, that counts. It counts.
So that's
deal.
kind of what I was doing.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so let me see. I just posted a video on Instagram about how our deck is coming along. You guys want to see that? Check out our Instagram, because we are so happy with our deck. It's coming along very nicely. We have it almost done.
yeah,
With the screened-in porches and
we still have things that need to get fixed.
Yeah, like we're gonna add the back door and the sliding door, and we're gonna change the windows and that.
And they
type of
gotta
stuff.
fix the door in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
They made it like, I don't know what to say, 36 something, like 36, 35 or something. So the door goes like that. So of course it doesn't work.
So
well.
we're bringing it back, and they're gonna redo it.
Yeah.
Or
Stop bouncing, please.
sorry. Sorry. I love this shirt. I love the stripiness of it. Thank you to Jim
Yes.
for designing our shirts. Thank you again. AJC, Magic TV.
Good morning.
Welcome. Good morning to the stream.
Happy Sunday morning.
Happy sunny Sunday morning. Is it a lazy Sunday morning? We've already had our coffee, so I don't know how lazy it is.
We had McDonald's for breakfast. Nice and healthy.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. All right, so this morning we are going to be going over our 10 best rides or attractions to do on a sunny Sunday morning. But I also wanted to take a moment, all right? Because I've been involved with a, what's it called? Kickstarter for a buddy of mine. He's created his own comic book. So I wanted to, comic book series that he is continuing, I believe. It's whatever it is. I forget the technical term. I don't want to mess it up. So, but anyways, if you guys want to check out crimebustercomics.com and check out my buddy Scott Harris and his new comic books, you guys got to check this out. Here's some teasers. I'm not going to open up the books, but look at this. This Chuck Chandler Trixie Trouble. Look at that. Crime Busters.
And Scott
This
drew
first
that.
issue, Scott drew
That's his actual drawing.
these,
Isn't that pretty cool? Can you imagine
and
being able to
did
do something
all
like
the
that?
coloring and printing is
That is so cool.
So you guys got to check this out. Crime Busters is Trixie Trouble, and this is Squeaks.
Squeaks.
Squeaks the monkey.
Funny.
He gets himself into some trouble, I guess. And then we have Trixie Trouble Mysteries, The Secret Staircase. This is all the same first issue comic, just variant covers.
Right. So
that you have,
for those that are really into comic books, you know that when they release a brand new series or whatever, they make the same comic book inside, but the covers are different. It's almost like a special edition type thing.
The variant covers, yeah. So, and this is my favorite one of his. This one is like jam-packed with so much action and stuff going on. So here's our superhero knocking out all the henchmen, and Squeaks is in trouble. He's captured in this tube thing. It's about to get blasted out into outer space, I think. I don't know. And then here's Stu, one of the guy's sidekicks. And here is
doesn't he
the
look
monster.
like Avery's?
He does look like the monster, doesn't he?
Doesn't this look like Avery's the monster?
A little bit. Yeah.
Scott, did you get inspiration from Avery?
No, he is that's the mask.
Doesn't it though? So I saw it. I'm like, wait a second.
Death mask.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it
and
is.
he will be at the Boston Comic Con next weekend, which we are going.
Yes.
We are going Saturday.
Yeah, so check him out. If you're in Boston, you're going to that Comic Con, check him out. He's going to be in one of the booths.
We might go live for a little bit. We're not too sure. It all depends. So that was the Comic Con that Sophie was supposed to meet Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
And he stood her up. I hope if he
And
watches
then he
this, I hope you
canceled.
feel bad.
Bummer.
Sebastian Stan, message us. How can we get you a Sophie?
All right, so the next thing we wanted to do was mention that there is a 400 subscriber video on our YouTube site. Go check that out, please, because we are having a 400 subscriber giveaway.
Yes.
And if you go like that video, subscribe, show that you're a subscriber on the subscriber list. So make sure your subscriber is public. And then
We have a question.
and then answer the question that's in there, and you will be entered into the drawing. And
Yes.
all the drawings and everything are on there, are on the video. So go check it out. And yeah, and we'll draw your name out live next Sunday. Other than that, do we have any other announcements?
No. I mean, just
Next week, you might be going later. We might be going at 11 or 12, depending, because we might want to try to go to Riata Ranch to check out some stuff up there. But it depends. We'll let you know next week. But did you want to start your list?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so
Good morning from Anaheim. Good morning, Matthew and Loren. Thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it.
So we're doing the top 10 rides or attractions or whatever Disney. Ice did it on a sunny Sunday morning. It was just supposed to be a sunny morning, but somehow Sunday got popped into my head.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Eric, for stopping by.
yes, good morning.
Thank you for saying hello. Hello.
So I was factoring how it's super hot down in Florida, and if you go first thing in the morning, it's not as hot.
Right.
So I was thinking more of outdoor rides.
Correct.
Outdoor things. So my first one.
Oh, we're going from the top 10, but you're going starting from the bottom, right?
Yeah, bottom.
So we're starting with number 10.
Yeah, so I had a hard time putting them in order, so I just, whatever.
Melissa, welcome.
Good morning.
Well, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, guys.
Yes, good morning, guys. So my 10, I guess, is Tom Sawyer's Island.
Okay.
The reason why I picked Tom Sawyer's Island is because it closes early, right? And it closes, I think, at dusk. And sometimes it's so hot to walk around. And even just taking the raft ride across, you're cooking. You're literally cooking.
Yeah, depending on when you go.
And you're like packed like sardines, and you just, it's so hot. So first thing in the morning, I think it would be kind of nice. the temperature would be good and it'd be kind of quiet on on the island.
Yeah.
So I did Tom Sawyer's Island. Like if I had a choice, like you like to do Tom Sawyer's Island, I think the kids do. I could give a care.
Look at my list.
I'm not. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see.
Good.
So if we were gonna do Tom Sawyer's Island, I would say do it first thing in the morning, or before it closes down.
Welcome, Ryan. And Melissa says she has trouble putting things in order too.
Yeah.
Ranking stuff is pretty hard, depending on what it is. Definitely, it could be very, very, very hard.
Yes.
So again, we're going over our 10 best rides or attractions to do on a sunny morning in Disney World. So, my number 10 was the Mine Train.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I have it number 10 is because it is kind of a quick ride. Some people don't like to do quick roller coasters early in the morning.
First thing in the morning, yeah.
But I can handle it. I'm a professional. And but I do like it's
His
partially
resume says professional roller coaster rider.
That's right. It is partially outside, and when you're in the parks on a sunny morning, that's one of the things you like to be is outside, right? Outdoors. I think that's going to be a major theme in this today's vlog.
I was thinking outdoors. Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to do a chat check? Or did you already mention it?
I've been chat checking while we've been going along. We have a new one who I just don't recognize. Ryan, welcome to the channel and good morning.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for being here.
If that's, I don't know if, I know that Shep's name is Ryan, but, or is it, I think it's Ryan. Yeah.
You're going to make everyone
Maybe he has his own thing. Usually he sounds in as Shep, so I don't think it's Shep. But anyways, Mouse Talks at Splash Mountain.
Well, it might be on our list.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. All right, so what's your number 9?
So my number 9...
Disney World Adventures is here. I got to cut you off and say hello to Chris.
Yes,
good morning.
Chris.
Morning, buddy. Happy Spaceship Earth Sunday, everybody. Ooh. So this morning is our happy sunny Sunday morning, Disney morning.
Right, yeah. What would you like to do on a sunny... I looked at it, a sunny Sunday morning. Okay, and again, it was very difficult to score. So my number 9 I did is Test Track. Why? I mean, it does go outside. It's almost like a wake me up type ride. You have things before you get actually on the ride. So it's kind of like you're slowly waking up and then the burst of the ride going around. So I don't know why I put that on my list, but I was thinking outdoors, and it was more like a pick me up, wake me up type thing. Get excited.
Yes. See, I look at Test Track, and Test Track did not make my list because that's when I love to ride at sunset. Because the part where you go outside, and the sun is setting, and the sky's all like this purplish pink type of thing, and you got to look down at the car, all the brand new Chevy cars and stuff like that.
Lit up a little bit,
and the weather is like perfect. That's what I think about with Test Track, not first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Okay.
But you can do what you want. You can do what you want. It's a free world.
All right. What's your number 9?
Go with it, girly.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
My number 9 was Slinky Dog.
Oh, ooh.
See, I like Toy Story. I like the smell of Toy Story in the morning.
It's funny because Toy Story Land.
Toy Story Land. What do they call it? Toy Story
Land, yeah.
Toy Story Land.
Toy Story Land did pop in my head, but I was like, well, what? I wouldn't want to do like the saucers or anything like that, and the Toy Story ride is indoors, so I thought of Slinky Dog, but I have issues with Slinky Dog. I feel that it's...
What, you have issues with an innocent little Slinky Dog?
I don't know if it's the way like my back is or how I sit versus other people, but I feel like it's vibrating my back to a point where it almost makes me feel yucky.
Really?
Yeah, and then the whole woo, it's like, I don't know, it's a little...
You got to be ready for that
Truthfully, I could pass on Slinky Dog. I mean, I wish they didn't have certain sections.
We're back under 400 subscribers now. We're back under 300
there's parts
subscribers
of Slinky
now.
Dog I really like.
We're back under 200
But there's
subscribers.
sections of it that I don't like of it. So it's kind of like, I don't know. So Slinky Dog was definitely not on my list.
I hear you.
But it is pretty cool first thing in the morning. The sun, like, you get a good view of Toy Story Land. And
it's, yeah.
I think if it
Melissa
didn't...
agrees with you. She says she hates those 3 buttons.
Yeah. And I don't know. There's something like, I can't put my back up against it. I have to lean forward. And then they force you to put the seat down. And then, so I try to hold the cushion up, and then they try to push it down. And then there's a section of it where, for some reason, the cushion goes even further down. So now I feel like I'm, like, squished. It's uncomfortable for me.
I don't notice any of that.
Oh.
Really?
It's uncomfortable for me. Okay, number 8.
But it still made your list, right?
No, it did not.
Oh, that was my list.
That was your list.
It still made my list. See? I mean...
Okay.
Let's just say that. So you're number 9. Did you already do your number 9? You did. Okay.
I'm not.
So you're gonna do number 8 now.
I'm doing number 8. Yes. So my number 8's Jungle Cruise. Reason for that, obviously, the ride is like 95% outdoors, and it's, I don't know, just hearing like all the, I don't know if it's real bugs or fake bugs, the noise that is. It's kind of like, I don't know, you're up with the bugs, you're up with the animals first thing in the morning.
Jungle Cruise is...
It's very relaxing. It's funny too, so it's like entertaining.
Sometimes you have that fog on the water.
Yes, yeah.
Definitely a morning ride.
I mean, I also like it at night. I think it's good. I mean...
Yeah. You can see a little bit less at night.
There's one cast member that, well, we've had 2 out of all these years that were excellent.
Yeah, the last one we had this last trip was really good.
So funny. He sang
his name down.
and everything. He was like the best one ever.
He was good.
The other one that we had that was really good was from Boston. He had the hard Boston accent. That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Jungle Cruise, relaxing, funny.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like you're waking up with the animals.
Wow. That's number 8 for
Number
you, huh?
8, yeah.
All right, so my number 8 is the Tomorrowland Transit Authority. All right, now let me tell you why.
Why is it so far down on your list?
Why is it so far down my list? Because of the percentage that it's indoors. When you're out in the sunshine, sunny morning, you kind of want to be outdoors. There are parts of it that go outdoors, and you get to overlook the Tomorrowland. You get to see the castle and stuff like that, so that's cool. And it's nice and relaxing, and it kind of like preps your brain for Tomorrowland, saying, man, later we're going to be doing Tomorrowland. It's going to go on to Space Mountain. We're going to do Buzz. We're going to do this, that, and everything. And it just gets you psyched up. So it's an awesome ride to do in the morning, but because it's so much indoors, that's why it's down number 8 on my list.
Okay.
All right, people get it. You get it, right? Yeah, people get it. They understand.
All right, so number 7.
And Melissa says, always a good time to ride the People Mover.
Right, there's no... Yeah.
And she's saying, Walt is saying that she has to ride Slinky Dog again.
Me?
No.
Oh, Melissa?
Her. That's why she's crying. She's a big cry face.
I'm with you, Melissa. I could go without.
Yeah, and plus if you get there first thing in the morning, it's no wait.
Yeah, true, but a lot of people run right to that.
We were surprised with the waits with tomorrow... the People Mover this past trip. It was
huge.
The most we've ever seen it, probably.
I think
ever.
Everyone talks about the People Mover, so
the
I think
line
it's
does
gotten
move
more
quick
hype.
because
It's constant moving. Yeah.
Yeah, it does get a lot more hype now, especially with Jen and Josh. Jen and Josh really, they love it. And they always say how much they love it on their live streams, and there's so many people watching live streams.
Did you?
I doubt the crowd's growing is just because of them, though.
Did you notice that on our trip, the last time we rode the People Mover, the famous cone was on?
Yeah.
The People Mover riding around?
Yep.
Yeah, the famous cone. Let me know if you guys know what the famous cone is all about.
Sorry.
Okay, so
You're number
7?
7.
Okay, so I don't know. I would debate about putting this on here, but I did it anyways. The Cali River Rapids in Animal Kingdom. The reason why I put it on there is because it's outdoors, and if you're gonna do, for me, if I'm gonna do water rides, do them first thing in the morning because you'll dry up as the day goes on. I do not like walking around parks with wet bottoms.
Thank you, Melissa, for catching that. We got another troll, people. Isn't that awesome? Wow.
Okay. So, so I if I'm gonna ride a water ride, I'm gonna do it first thing in the morning. That way I have time to dry. And Cali, it's it's nice and it's fun and stuff. And
See, I would rather.
I mean, we rode and we barely got wet, and then we rode where we got extremely wet. So it's the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
So first thing in the morning, a little wet. If I had to be able to pick, would be Cali, because that's also a ride that is very, very hot in the middle of the day.
That's why I like to ride it in the middle of the day.
I know, but
then you dry off quicker, but
yeah.
But definitely, I would rather ride it in the morning than at night. That's for sure, because then you're gonna be freezing cold all night.
Yeah, I was just thinking of, as the day goes on, you dry off and you don't mind the wetness. So,
I hear you.
So that's my 7. What's your 7?
My number 7 is the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Oh.
Driving in the cars, that's when to do it. Early in the morning or late at night, because during the daytime, in the midday, you are getting cooked.
True, and you're on that track.
And when you're out there in the morning, it's pretty cool. It's almost like, again, like I was saying, how the People Mover was. The Tomorrowland Speedway, you're out there in the morning, the breeze, it's nice and sunshiny, not too hot yet. And, the kids are laughing, they're having fun. Avery likes to ram the thing against the sides. And it's a good morning.
So for me, the Speedway, for me to be the driver, absolutely not. I have a history of, anytime I had to drive anything, I always get the vehicle that doesn't work. Or it's too hard to steer, and I just can't do it. And I feel so stupid, and I absolutely hate it. But now that the kids are older and they can drive, I feel better, because now I'm not driving. And if we jump the track, it's whoever's with me's fault. So we didn't do the Speedway this last trip.
We didn't get on it.
No, we didn't get on it this last trip.
Because either we were there with other people that didn't want to do it, or it's the wrong time, or whatever.
Yeah, we never hit it. So, which I can definitely do without it. I didn't miss it at all, truthfully. But it was fun. One year we did a vlog of us riding with the kids, and then we did videos of the kids actually driving. It was really funny.
Yeah. So, okay. Thanks, Mods. I think that's probably the same guy coming in back under a different name.
we had accepted. We had a new subscriber.
Let's not talk about that.
No, but it might be that person.
Yeah.
That didn't really tell you much, but
I don't want to.
Okay, so you did the Speedway. That was your 7, right?
Maybe. Yeah, it's my 7. So now number 6.
All right, number 6.
Thank you, Mods. By the way, you guys are rock.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping. I don't know. Seriously, we have 8 or 9 people on, and trolls are wasting their time on us.
Yeah.
Thank you, I guess.
I said it could be that person.
Ty Holly, welcome. Thank you. She loves your ears.
Oh, thank you. Cargo did these for Sophie.
Want to give them a close up?
Sure. I'll take them off.
Look at those awesome ears. Aren't they? I mean, we saw those.
These are Sophie's favorite characters back here. Chippendale.
Instantly fell in love with those ears. I mean, they look so crisp and clean. I love the fabric, and I love the background and stuff. It's just so awesome. It's like perfect ears. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So number 6, I did Splash Mountain.
Oh, Walt Splash Mountain.
Pretty much the same reason why I did Cali. Yeah, it's pretty much the same reason. Yeah. If I'm gonna get wet on a ride, I'd rather do it first thing in the morning, so I dry off, instead of doing it in the middle of the day, and then as the temperature gets cooler, it's least likely to dry off.
That's another thing. Well, we usually start the park off to the left through Adventureland, and then that way. So we associate that side of the park with the mornings a lot more. I know, right?
That's how my things are.
And it's just, it's bright and sunny and everything's new, and you're not so hot and tired yet. So it's like, I think those are the best rides to do in the morning.
Tomorrowland I associate with nighttime because of all the lights. Why would you want to go in Tomorrowland in the morning where you're not seeing all the neon colors and all the futuristic? You see Tomorrowland is much better at night visually. Yeah. You get the full effect of what they were thinking about with Tomorrowland, right?
Yeah.
So that's why.
Definitely, that's why another reason to do the left side in the morning and the right side at night.
Yeah.
So for those of you just joining us, we just want to say hi to Ty Holly, Orlando Parks Rover, Sawyer in the middle, man. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Wow. And what we are doing is we are going over our 10 best rides or attractions. They don't have to be rides, they can be attractions to do on a sunny morning in Disney World. Because today we woke up and it was so sunny and beautiful outside. I was like inspired.
It was cold.
Inspired. And I said, let's do this list today.
I'm going to be putting sweatpants on today.
anything below 80 degrees.
It's cold.
It's cold, yeah.
Okay, so
that was your number 6?
That was my number 6.
My number 6. See, my number 6 was your number 10. And my number 6 is up there, up higher because, well, first of all, it's Tom Sawyer's Island.
Yeah, you like Tom Sawyer's Island.
I do like Tom Sawyer's Island. That must be the boy in me, the little young boy in me that likes forts and tree houses and that type of thing.
Yeah.
And I like going in there as soon as it opens. I don't think it opens till like 10, but we like to get in there first thing in the morning before it gets too hot. Or you're going to cook on the way over on the raft. It's so hot sometimes, especially if there's a delay filling the boat, you can cook. So that's why we like to do it early in the morning or at dusk.
And we also sit on the rocking chairs and look over to Haunted Mansion. And it's like, you're still trying to wake up and stuff. And
we're at,
relaxing.
What's that restaurant that's never... Aunt Polly's never open, but we still sit on the rocking chairs, look over at the crowds.
I think it opens seasonally.
Me and Sophie will play checkers once in a while on there. And the caves are nice and cool in the morning. Yeah. And, we're very tunnels, go through the secret tunnels. The kids love it. You go through the little windmills and you go shoot the guns in the fort. You go through the little fort things, and you get to see the sleeping guy, snoring guy, and the horses and stuff on the side of the fort. It's all fun. That's really I like doing that early in the morning.
Yes.
Tom Sawyer's Island. Number 6. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is a safari ride.
Number 5?
Yeah. The reason why I picked safari ride is it's all outdoors, for one. And sometimes riding the safari ride in the middle of the day is hot. And I'm thinking in the morning, the animals are also waking up and stuff, so they might be out more. Yeah. I found that earlier or later you go, they're out more active, so you see more stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of why I picked safari. The temperature is right, the sun's not too bright, and the animals are coming out, waking up, and...
Oh, it's definitely one of the best things, I think, to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, we like doing it at night, too.
Well, definitely at night, too.
Especially if you guys know the safari. If you guys go there, right before park closing, there's, no wait.
No wait, absolutely no wait.
They lie with the times. If it says 20 minutes, and it's like... The park closes at 9, and it's like 9:15, and it says 20 minutes or whatever.
It's 5:10.
It's not even.
Yeah, you could probably even walk right on.
You walk right on.
They might have only one truck running or a couple trucks running versus, a bunch of them, but it's like a 5-minute wait.
It's usually a walk on that way.
Yeah, at that late, yeah. And it's pretty cool. It's a totally different perspective at night.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your number 5?
My number 5 was the Jungle Treks. I like doing the Jungle Treks. Both the Jungle Treks. There's the gorilla one and the tiger one. Yes. The reason why we like doing those in the morning, or I like doing those in the morning, again, because it's not too hot. The animals, especially those gorilla babies, they're like tossing each other around and they're fighting and stuff.
They're
playing next to the big window. Yeah. And it's still, you can sit and watch or stand and watch these animals without feeling like you're dying and having to move along like you are if you're doing it during the midday. It's tough. Yeah, the tigers are more active in the morning and late at night too. Yeah. So that's why I like the Jungle Treks in the morning. Again, because it's not too hot and it's still bright sun. Yeah. But you're not cooking.
If I was able to do 11, that would have made my list somehow in there, but I just
really. So the Treks didn't even make your list?
It didn't make my list.
I don't feel like I even know you anymore.
Truthfully, we never do the Treks in the first thing in the morning.
We do. We usually go, first thing we usually do is the safari, right? We didn't. And the safari. And what do we hit on the way out of safari? The Gorilla Jungle Trek. Boom. Proven wrong. Proven wrong. What's your number 4?
Okay, so my number 4, this, I was thinking of first thing in the morning, also setting off your trip, like your first time. My number 4 is
I didn't
riding.
have that. I didn't have that.
Like down on Main Street, they have first thing in the morning they'll have parked like right outside the railroad station, like an old car, and then they'll be asking, anyone want to ride down Main Street?
Oh, they have a bus too, don't they?
They have a bus. They have a double. Yeah, they have different things. So this day, it was only the car that was actually working.
And they have like the chauffeur guy, right?
Yeah. So he asked, would you like a ride down Main Street? And we were having breakfast at the Crystal Palace. So we did, and it was so cool. There was no one down Main Street. It was as if we were like a parade or something, and we were like bringing everyone down Main Street. It was the coolest thing.
Yeah,
it was just nice and relaxing. And actually, there was 2 guys. I think he was training the other guy, so they were talking where I'm sure they would interact with us. But we just enjoyed looking at everything as we were driving down Main Street, and they bring you right in front of the castle. So it was so cool. It was like we were just delivered right in front of the castle.
Yep.
I mean, that's a great way
it's definitely
to kick off your first day in Magic Kingdom, first thing in the morning.
It is awesome, but remember there was a thing it took away from the experience of walking around and walking down, seeing.
It did.
Things.
I did, but it is.
You might want to do it on your second or third trip in the Magic Kingdom.
True. But it is something that you should do. Like we don't do it every trip. It just happened to fall the right way, and that's why we did it. But it was a totally different experience, and we had fun with it. The kids loved it. They thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's definitely different, and it's definitely cool. Again, if it was the only thing I wouldn't want to do it is my first time of the trip going into Magic Kingdom. I would say no next time if they offered. I would say no. I want to walk down the first. Yeah. Walk down.
I could do either way.
Time.
I could definitely do it either way. But
we've been there a bazillion times.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That was your number 4?
4, yeah.
See, my number 4 is the Jungle Cruise. I had pumped up there because I like the Jungle Cruise, especially early in the morning. We're usually heading that way, or first thing in the morning, and it's one of those rides that helps. It's relaxing, but it helps prep your brain, saying, "Hey, I'm in Disney World. I'm in Magic Kingdom," and hopefully you get a good captain. They're nice and funny. Get you laughing, get you in the right mood for the rest of the day in Magic Kingdom, and it could be a prep to have an awesome day. Yeah.
Should we read some comments? We haven't read, so we haven't.
Yeah, well, they're mostly talking to each other, which is nice. Chris is doing good. Sawyer's doing good. Jamie had a lot of fun with Robert at Tom Sawyer's Island. Just chilling out and relaxing.
I think Rob is probably the same as Charlie. The forts and. I picture you and Robbie having fun.
Yeah. And let's see. Jamie likes the tiger. He likes the tiger treks too. Mouse Talks likes. Mouse Talk and Ty, they all love the Jungle Cruise. Yeah. See, Jungle Cruise is awesome.
Made my list too.
The captain makes the ride.
Oh, it definitely does.
Definitely. If you've got someone boring just going through and they haven't woken up and had their coffee yet, then
it's all on how you deliver the jokes.
But if you have someone who is out there trying, they're trying their best, and they're having fun, and they know why they're there, and they know what their mission is, they can make your day. I mean, they can make your day and say, "Wow!" and they can make you go back there a second time.
Right. Well, that was the thing when we had that really good one. It was almost like, the next time we went to go ride it, we're like, "Oh my god, I hope it's the same guy."
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. That's how good he was. Okay, so I'm on number 3.
Yep.
Okay, so my number 3 is the Swiss Family Tree House. And that is more due to our tradition. That's the first ride or attraction we hit in every single vacation. You're got fresh legs, so you can climb the tree.
Yeah, it's when you want to hit it first thing in the morning for sure.
And it's usually not that busy, so you're not like just following people up the tree house. So you got people behind you, and you feel like you have to keep moving. And then when you finally get up to the top, plus it's not as hot, right?
Yeah.
And it's pretty shaded too.
It's definitely shaded.
And you get up to the top, you can look over to like towards the castle and down. You can kind of look that way. Yeah, you can see the castle, and you can. And it's just like the sun is up. It's like a new sun, and it's just.
And the birds are chirping, and everything is sunny.
The birds are singing.
Ducks are in the little river. It's like
So
perfect.
So we do. So that's what we do. So I had to make sure it was on my list. My issue is I don't know. Like, it was hard to put all these in order.
Yeah.
But if you said to me, what is your first thing that you do in the morning? The tree houses. The first thing that pops in my head, because that's the first rider attraction we do every trip. Exactly. Except for the Crystal Palace breakfast thing.
Yeah.
So.
True. And Orlando Parks Rover says they love the Jingle Cruise. Jingle Cruise is one of their favorites during Christmas. You sure we haven't? Didn't see Jungle
when
Cruise
we went down for Christmas, I don't know how many years ago. Avery was like 3, so you're talking like 15 years ago.
No. We went down in 2012 with your mother.
There was no decorations.
Well, no decorations. They're saying, but we've gone there.
Well, we did the Jungle Cruise, but it was just like a normal Jungle Cruise. They did not do any.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. They did not do any.
100% sure.
No, it's 100. No.
Okay, I'm agreeing with you.
There was no rides that they had changed for the Christmas thing.
Well, we'll have to go again.
So yeah,
soon.
They must have started doing that after, because there was nothing. Because I remember saying, "Oh, they should probably incorporate some decorations in their rides." And then I think Disneyland did it. And I was like, "Oh, how come Florida doesn't do it?"
Yeah,
but now they do.
Next year when we go, hopefully for Christmas too, we'll make sure we go on Jingle Cruise.
We're going to definitely video the ones that have the special holiday stuff.
Christmas 2020, hopefully.
Yes.
That's the plan. And Ty says she loves the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse as well.
Oh, very good.
The teens have wanted to do it less now. Yeah, teens tend to be lazy. Our teens tend to be lazy.
Yeah. Or lucky if they
that's
even
Avery's
come out
slogan
with us.
nowadays. Like, I'm too lazy.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase.
So what number was that?
3. That was my number 3.
My number 3. Don't look. Oh, my number 3 is Thunder Mountain Railroad. Woohoo! The wildest ride in the wilderness. Now, usually when we reach there, it's usually after we've done Adventureland, so it's usually late morning, so we're ready for a roller coaster. Usually, and then climbing up. When you're going in the queue and you're going up the mountain zigzag thing, that's pretty cool in the morning. It's nice and sunny, and you're getting, it's like, all right, we're ready to do, which is usually our first coaster for the day. First coaster in Magic Kingdom, usually, right?
Yeah,
and it's awesome. Nice outdoors, sunny, especially when you're reaching some of those peaks. You're looking over at the castle, or you're seeing the goat or whatever, or you're seeing Tom Sawyer's Island in the morning. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So that made my number 3.
Yeah, that didn't make my list.
Didn't make your list at all?
No.
Oh my god. All right, man. Then what's your number 2?
All right, my number 2 is walking around Epcot in the countries first thing in the morning. You get in the car.
I have one question though.
What?
Who does number 2 work for?
So.
All right, sorry. I had to do that.
It's usually dead, and they have the music playing in the background, and you just walk around and you see the ducks are coming out and walking around Epcot.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. That is good. That's a good number 2.
Yep.
Wow.
Just walking around, it's almost like you have the park to yourself.
Especially if you're staying at the boardwalk or one of those
that's
hotels,
what I was thinking.
When you're walking through the International Gateway entrance. Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. That's a good
And they got the music. They got the music playing.
Yes, all the country's music.
And it's not busy, so you're not hearing all the noise of the people.
Practically empty.
Yeah, you have the park to yourself.
Did you guys know that before 11 o'clock you can go over to France and have snacks and stuff? France is open. Mm-hmm. Not the rides, but
just the food.
Usually the area, and usually that snack thing, the breakfast place in the back is open. Mm-hmm. And then, but they close off Mexico. But anywhere between France... But England is, you can walk through it, but it's not open.
It's not open, but you can still walk through it and
before,
check all the
11 o'clock,
stuff.
yeah. So
yeah.
Just for those of you who don't know.
So if you want to just soak in Epcot without all the people, that would be the perfect time to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mouse Talks wishes the treehouse had an escalator. What fun is that? Come on, you got to get your exercise. You got to get your blood pumping, right? Les Halls. Yes, we do that every time. They do it every time, man. Wow. Yeah. Versus of France. And over to ride Frozen. Yes. Frozen is open, right? Frozen was open before the 11.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Actually.
So
they early.
Yes.
So that's a good time to ride Frozen, too.
And we had a Fast Pass before 11 o'clock, too. Mm-hmm. Because our Fast Pass was earlier than that. So that's So
That
make
was
it
a
fast
quick
passes
ride
before the
on.
ride's open.
Yeah, that was a quick ride on too.
That's awesome.
So what's your number 2?
All right, so
What are you gonna do with Chat Check?
Chat Chick, yes. Orlando Parks Rovers loves the Austin Powers movies. Yeah. And Breakfast at France, yes, they love the Les Halls. Good morning, guys. Hey, it's Jim.
You're
Welcome.
shaking the table
I'm
with
driving,
your
so I
leg.
can't chat, but I'll be listening. Well, good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts that you designed. It's the gray one with the Dizney Nerd Herder Buzz Lightyear logo. So you can picture that in your mind as you're driving down the highway. How awesome Charlie looks right now in my shirt. That's what you could be thinking.
Jim's back at work, I think, because their kids start school earlier than ours.
Yeah.
Ours starts
Not on a
last week
Sunday,
of
though.
August. No, but sure. Yeah. So our kids, last week of August is when they go back to school.
Melissa loves our new porch.
Oh, thank you.
Deck. Can we come over for a cookout? Oh, awesome! Yes,
that would
please. That'd be awesome. We built this in the hopes of having more cookouts and stuff because our old deck was really old and it had really old boards and it's like you couldn't even walk on it barefoot because you get slivers and stuff. But now it's like awesome. New. Now I'm so happy with it.
Now you can walk with barefoot, but you just gotta be careful of how hot it is.
Yeah,
you know?
It's true.
But it's much safer.
Yep.
So we might do some live on our porch and future live things. We might be on our new porch.
Ty Holly loves Thunder Mountain. Said the teens like to skip Calm and hit Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain. Whoa, yes, I like that, but I like them in the midday because we're old.
Yeah.
But,
well, it's funny because like Sophie's big on traditions. She's huge on traditions. So. Like we were talking about, like we used to do Crystal Palace first thing in the morning, and then we do the treehouse. When we mentioned that we weren't going to do Crystal Palace on our first thing, she was upset. Like she's like, we have to, because I figured that they're older.
Starting to revolt. She's like, we gotta do Crystal Palace first, and it's like, okay,
so it's kind of funny. Good. And treehouse is always the first, so. She's big on traditions. Avery, I think, could care less about the treehouse. He probably wouldn't go right on Splash Mountain or Pirates or something. But he just kind of goes along with it.
He puts up with it.
I think he knows it's tradition, so he knows this is what I have to do. So that's probably why he doesn't say anything.
He's not a complainer at all. No. He goes with the flow. So
yeah, the only time he complains is if he's tired and he wants to go back to the room. That's the only time we hear from him.
Melissa says they would need a tetanus shot to walk on our back porch right now. A tetanus shot.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's the other thing we gotta do. We gotta make sure after they're down, we gotta walk around and make sure there's no nails.
Yes,
no
so
nails
Avery
left
is a
behind.
team player.
So okay, so we're on number 1. Did you do your number 2? You did.
Did I do number 2? No,
you did not. Go ahead, do your number 2.
My number 2 was your number way down the bottom there. What was your
3?
number? Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Yeah, it was number 3.
Yours was number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, you had it up there too. Yeah. For the same reasons, pretty much. That's our tradition. We usually start on the left. First thing we do, well, it's nice and early in the morning, and we're still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah,
is that what it's
that's
called?
what it's called, yeah.
And we're able to climb up the house because you try to do that at 6 at night, and I'm saying, let's skip it.
Yeah.
You're too tired and too hot.
I mean, it is cool it does shut down early, and it is pretty cool going up there when the sun's going down. Because, it's a totally different atmosphere, kind of like the Jungle Cruise. It's a different atmosphere.
But in the morning, it's a mind setter.
The physical aspect, it's morning.
Getting your blood pumping. Gets you all in that little mood that you're in a giant tree house, which is fun.
Yeah.
But then on that spot where you get to look out and you see the castle and you get to see Space Mountain,
it's
you're
almost like you sucked it all in.
That's what's to come, and you have the whole day in front of you.
Yeah.
And whenever you have the whole day in front of you in Magic Kingdom, man,
it's almost like it sets your vacation. It tells your body, you're sitting there, you're looking out, and it's almost like you take a deep breath, and it's like, my God,
like, yes, we're here.
I'm on vacation, and then the stress
the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, it's awesome.
Gets off your back,
Definitely. So that's why it's my number 2.
I mean, yeah, it is.
So, all right, guys, keep the traditions as long as you can, says Ty. Yes, we're trying. We have our traditions.
Yep.
And
okay, so number 1.
Who's your number 1?
All right, so my number 1. You had this really down on your list. Mine's the People Mover.
People mover. Yeah,
I
had it
was
number 8.
thinking of like a lazy, sunny Sunday. What would be nice for just a lazy day type thing versus setting off your trip type thing. So I thought of the people mover because, again, like...
Goodbye, Ty. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, have a great day.
Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, don't do that. My leg kicks out. I have good reflexes. What was I saying? So it's just something, it's a ride that you're just so relaxed on. I mean, anyone that talks about the people mover say the same thing. It's just so relaxing and fun. And, if you want to be lazy, that's the ride to be lazy. Go put your feet up on the seat across from you, if there's room.
Yeah, because I was looking at it as a topic being sunny morning stuff. It's a good prep for going around Tomorrowland. You're going to be doing later on in the day. It's a good prep thing. But it's also when it's nice and sunny in the morning, there's enough outdoors where you're seeing, you're seeing Tomorrowland all nice and sunny, and you're seeing the castle, that section where you see the castle, my courthyard in front of the castle,
but
nice and sunny in the morning.
We've really never done the people mover first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we usually
never
start
done
on the
it
left.
in the morning.
Unless one of the fast passes forced us to go over to Tomorrowland in the morning, like Buzz or Spaceship Earth or
and
whatever.
then if there's not a big ride, we
it.
do it because we do tend to do it more half of the day or later. But it was the lazy Sunday thing kind of got in my head when I was making my list. So
understandable.
So the people mover.
So my number one thing to do on a sunny morning on Disney World, I put down my number one was we head over to the Animal Kingdom on the safari ride. Okay, I realize you had this, you're number 5, but see, that's the first thing we usually do when we start off Animal Kingdom. We're heading off to Africa. Usually, we're going through a little bit slower through looking at some of the animals.
Everybody loves the animals.
But we're usually heading over to Africa, and we're hitting the safari ride first thing in the morning, so it's not so hot.
Yeah.
It's nice and early. The animals are not too hot, so they're kind of active. Not as active as they are at night, but they are still kind of active.
Yeah.
And again, it's nice and sunny. The driver is usually nice and fresh, and you get more out of the drivers.
Yeah.
And like just the same thing as Jungle Cruise. I think you get more out of them first thing in the morning when they're nice and fresh, and they haven't repeated the stuff 100 times. And
it's true.
And it's definitely nice to see the safari, especially the Serengeti part. It's nice and sunny, and it's not too hot.
Yeah.
I love the brightness without the hotness.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked safari ride as my number 1.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What are you guys' favorites? What's your number 1?
Yeah.
First thing.
What your number ones are.
Your number 1. I know you guys were mentioning some things here and there, but what's your number 1 favorite thing to do on a sunny morning? We're talking like between 8 and 10 in the parks. What's your favorite thing to do? Yes, less hots equals more animals. Yes. For those of you who have joined us late, started off, let me just do this again. A buddy of mine started his own comic books, and just check these out. My buddy's name is Scott Harris. It is crimebustercomics.com. All one word, crimebustercomics.com. Let me tell you right there here. Crimebuster Comics. Is that backwards?
No, I think it is on ours, but they'll say it.
Look at this, guys. We have Chuck Chandler over here. And Trixie Trouble. That's right. I forget her name. Crime Busters. Look at that. That's the first issue, guys. Go check it out. I was part of the Kickstarter program, so I got these 4 variant covers. Trixie Trouble, Mysteries, The Secret Staircase. It's all the same number 1 comic book in the guts, but different variant covers. Look at this one, The Crime Busters, Trixie Trouble. Look at this. Scott does all this drawings and coloring and everything. Cool. I love it. It brings me back to Scooby-Doo almost. This one doesn't. This one is my favorite, though. This one is more... Look at this. He goes back. It's a shout back to Boy Comics. And we have our superhero, Chuck Chandler. We have Squeaks the monkey. We have Stu the sidekick, one of the sidekicks. We have, who's this guy? Death Mask, the bad guy. We have Henchman. you know these henchmen are all going to be going down, right? Yeah. How awesome is this? Go check him out. He's also on S. Harris on YouTube. And catch him early, man. He only has like 4 subscribers, so if you want to get in on his stuff early, give him some support.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he would love it, you know, because he just started the YouTube, 4 subscribers. He has some 6 videos out there already. Go check him out if you want. He's an awesome guy, too. He's one of my poker buddies.
Yep.
And he would love your support. And those are awesome.
Yep.
He's also going to be in Boston this next weekend at the Comic-Con in Boston.
Yep.
So
we will be going.
We're going to be going to see him there. And that'll be...
We might do a little live there depending on how well the stream is. And
yeah, depending on the stream is. We're going to be there.
The kids are too. The kids might not want us to. You know,
yeah, usually Sophie's saying, put the cameras away.
Yeah, she's so paranoid. Oh, you're going to get into trouble. There's celebrities around and we're going to get into trouble with videoing them or something.
Fisher Fun Ventures, welcome to the channel.
Oh,
it's the first time I believe seeing you.
Yeah.
He loves the People Mover, or they love the People Mover. Nice breeze in the morning. Yes, there is a nice breeze in the morning. Crisp and clean. Waltz number 1 is to walk down Main Street first thing in the morning when the park is empty.
Yep.
Yes. You can hear the music, smell the smells, especially from
Starbucks.
Now the Starbucks. That was just a depressing thought. But from the bakery. Let's call it the bakery.
The bakery.
From the Disney.
It used to be the
from
bakery.
the Magic Kingdom Bakery, yeah. And the view of the castle is amazing. Yes.
And all the Starbucks restaurants are packed.
Yes.
I mean,
well, you nailed that one. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
All right.
So
and then we also want to make sure that we mention that go check out. We reached 400 subscribers. Yes. Hooray! Go check out our 400 subscriber video. Subscribe, like, follow the instructions in the video. It's a very short video, so it's just gotta leave a comment. And then make sure that if you're a subscriber, make sure your subscriber is public so that we can see that you're on our subscriber list so you can get counted.
Right.
We'll put your names in a hat, and next Sunday we're going to draw it out, and you're going to win all the stuff that's in that video. So check it out.
I've already made the list of who's seen it so far and what they like for giveaways.
So far, yeah. And again, I want to say thank you to all you guys who have supported us and who watch our videos. And if you're watching it after the live stream, thank you for stopping by. I mean, and I wanted to also mention, it's not the number of subscribers that we have. I really don't care. I love the people that pop into our live streams, and you guys are all awesome, and you're very supportive, and you're interactive. And when I see you guys on the chats, or if I watch your videos on the chats, you're always interacting and spreading the love, and it's awesome.
It's not about the numbers for us.
Yeah, so don't worry about pumping us out or pimping us out or whatever on the social medias. We're already very happy with everyone that is subscribed.
And we all consider you guys friends.
So many awesome people out here. And
we met so many wonderful people on our last trip. And
we're trying to be our best to be supportive to you guys too.
Right.
And we love watching so many of you guys' channels. It's very funny. And if you laugh at my jokes, then you make me happy. I think I tend to go overboard trying to make people laugh. So sometimes I become annoying. So please don't be annoyed by me. I usually get the hint and calm down once in a while. But yeah, if you laugh at my jokes, then you're okay with me. Awesome.
All right, so we're at 10:54, so we got 5 more minutes roughly.
Wow.
All right, so what do we have going on this week? So obviously next weekend we have Comic-Con, as we mentioned it a couple times. And then, so we'll obviously be doing a video of that. Either we'll go live or we'll put one together the following week. We have the 400 subscriber giveaway. And the reason why we're doing that is not technically because it's 400 and like the numbers.
Yeah,
we enjoyed winning Chris's Disney World Adventures. He had 1,000 subscriber giveaway,
and we won. The first one we won was Jim's. Remember we won that pin?
Oh yes,
that was awesome.
It's so fun and exciting.
It makes you feel so good.
It does.
It's like, whoa, we won something.
I know.
Pull your name out of the hat and just show you, and it's like.
So we wanted to give that experience to others. So
yeah.
So that's why we're doing it. Is we had so much fun. So yeah, if we do hit another milestone, we'll
And
do
we-
another giveaway,
and-
and it's more to give back. Not,
Yeah, and we were at the warehouse this
yeah,
past trip where we bought a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
that we could do giveaways.
right.
So
We specifically went there to
Cool.
get a whole bunch of stuff because we want to give back to people.
yeah,
When we learn the stream yard, maybe we'll start doing some live
that's
and
our
feature
goal.
channels. We have never done that.
our goal to be having other channels on with us.
Yeah.
Kind of like how like D&G Explorers does,
Right.
like Walt does, Steve
Right.
does, and
Like
all
the
these other people
spotlight
do.
channels or the whatever you call it, all the
that'd be
different
cool
things we call.
to have
We
people.
definitely want to do that. We just have to learn the software. So,
Ryan's back. Hey, Ryan.
good morning again.
Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Melissa. I try.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be doing some. I don't want to call it spotlight channels. So I don't want to take it from someone else's thing, but
More
that type of idea.
interactive channels
Yeah,
where we can
yeah.
have like another person on where we can maybe do a list with
We
them
can
and
maybe
stuff.
do like a we'll pick a subject every week or something, and whoever
Yeah.
wants to come on,
And
come on.
it
that
will
type of thing.
force us to take the next steps in
Yeah.
our technology evolution, right?
That's the other thing is the editing. I found another thing that I want to learn in the editing. If I can't figure it out, I'm going to be reaching out to you guys, and because I know a bunch of you know how to do it. So
The challenge that we have right now, okay? The challenge that we have right now, we've been wanting to really do that Epcot challenge video.
Mm.
We're trying, but there's just so many. It's going to be like an hour long. So how do we do it? Do we do part 1, part 2, 30 minutes each? Do we leave it all in
screen?
one?
Maybe we could split
big
screen
thing?
it, or I don't know.
That's you don't know how to do that
No,
yet.
but that's my problem. Is
Yeah,
I
so
am
don't.
not
I wouldn't worry
tech
about
savvy.
doing it, but we want to get something out there that's fun to watch. That's not just a jumble
Yeah.
of this and that and the other thing.
Yeah.
But we also want to have some suspense, so it's kind of like
Right, but-
we're kind of like frozen in the creative process for it. So
But one of the things I want to learn how to do, and it was because Mouse Talks tagged us on the Disney Duo. I wanted to do the video of my top 10. You can do because you were going to do a silly one or something. I wanted to be able to put the photo of the duo up on my screen, so it would be like right here. Right?
yeah,
I don't know how to do that. I have no idea how to do it, so I got to watch some YouTube videos.
Keystone 76
good
ARG
morning.
just popped in.
So if anyone knows how to
Welcome.
do that, and it's simple instructions, can you, whatever you do, your whatever.
Yeah, but they don't. Not everyone uses Shortcut.
Okay, yeah, so I have
Use
Shortcut.
Shortcut,
So
so-
if you know how to do it on Shortcut, let me know. If not, I'm going to have to watch some YouTube videos. So that's
Yeah.
like my new editing thing I want to learn is to be able to insert a photo.
But we might be able to do it on
StreamYard. Yeah.
So
Well,
if
I
you
don't know
might
how to
wanna
use StreamYard, so I'm not sure about
I hear
how
it's
to do
really
that.
easy. Just
Yeah.
take a look. We'll
So
watch
anyways,
the tutorial
we
or something.
have that. And it sounds like you wanted to do a weekly segment with Avery.
Yes, we're going to be starting a segment with Avery.
Like maybe, I don't know, like every Tuesday night or every Wednesday
Ryan,
night
I've
or
been putting
Thursday,
I've
Friday.
been putting little bugs in his mind saying, Avery, we want to do something. We're
Yeah.
trying because part of our channel's goals was to raise autism awareness.
Right.
And if I can do a 5-minute segment once a week or once every 2 weeks with Avery, just letting people see, because every autistic person is different.
There's
like
not
a,
one
like a
that
snowflake
has the
or a
same
fingerprint.
symptoms.
So they're all
yeah.
different.
That's why the symbol is puzzle pieces, because they're trying to put all the pieces together.
So if we can try to shed a little bit of light and give people a little bit of exposure to what one person with autism, our son, is like, then help raise awareness, then I think that'll be a good thing.
Right. And Avery's high functioning, so there's it. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
and he's
cases.
not totally against it. I just think we got to do we got to figure out what the right thing to do.
The part with autism is their instinct is to say no to anything new. So if we went up and said, Avery, want to do a channel? He'll say no. Like even with soccer, did you want to go try playing, special needs soccer? And he said no. But now, because we forced him to do it, now he loves it. And that's kind of the thing. So we have to kind of force him to do it.
We
and
didn't
then see
force him to do it. We brought
like,
him to do it and showed him to give it a shot,
well, that's
and
the thing.
he
but,
did
but
it.
what my point is that they say no. So you gotta like kind of expose them to it for them to know what it is, because they always say no. And then the other thing is a lot of people he does not have a physical disability that you can actually see. You don't realize
Right.
he's special needs until he opens up his mouth, pretty much. Or
he
he's
talks
playing
to-
with a
Yeah,
stuffed
his
animal,
actions,
18-year-old playing with
He does have his
fidgety and
fidget
stuff like that.
Yeah, so.
So I think that's important because a lot of people, they just assume that, But anyway, so we're thinking of doing something like that with Avery.
And then next week, we are thinking maybe we might go on at either 11 or we might make it a lunch stream because we want to go
right.
to Riata Ranch, which is a local flea market.
It's a huge flea market.
And they only open on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
So if we went up there early in the morning, then it might be hard to get back by 10.
Yeah.
And if we wait till after the show, we won't make it in time. So we're thinking we want to go there at least once this year. So we're thinking maybe next week we might bump it back to noon. So,
so let
keep
us
an
know
eye out.
if you guys would be
we'll make an
around at that
announcement.
time. Yeah.
Let us know if that time works for you guys.
Yeah.
Noontime next week. That way we can have the 400 live.
Right, because that's what we're
drawing
going to
next
do.
week. It's definitely going to be next week.
Right.
But just not sure of what the time. Might be keep it
Right.
at 10. We might keep it at 12. If it's raining out, then we'll have it at 10.
Right.
Because the flea market won't be open.
Right, it's all outdoors.
But if it's open, then we might have it at 12.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. If not, people can watch the replay, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we are at the hour mark.
Yes.
So again, we want to thank everybody for stopping by.
Yes.
We really, really appreciate it. It's so much fun doing shows when you actually have people watching. You're not pretending that people are watching. Saying, hey,
What did Mouse Talk say?
all
I
of our
can't
friends.
read it.
So finding unique content is hard because the Disney community is so full of great YouTubers and many times channels overlap content. Yeah. And it's not a bad thing. It's just inevitable. Right. So when there's, when you have 500 people covering Disney World, it's going to obviously overlap. Right.
I mean, we would probably want to change things. We wouldn't want it to be like DJ Exposed does the Spotlight channel and he gets the little thing on his head. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We're going to try to call it something else. I'm not too sure. And also, Mouse Talk does their their channel as well. So
I don't think we're big enough to spotlight anybody. Again,
I know,
we get like 9 viewers.
Yeah,
or
I know.
whatever,
We don't.
so,
yeah.
But we'll definitely want to start doing shows with somebody.
Right.
So just to
just have fun and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely.
So that'd be cool.
That will be fun.
So thank you all for stopping by again.
Yes.
And go check out our 400 subscriber video if you haven't already. Like and subscribe. Answer the question.
Yep.
And you'll be entered into our drawing. Just make sure that you're a public subscriber, so that way we can see that you're subscribed, so we can throw you in the hat.
In the video, it shows exactly what you will win too.
Yeah. Go check it out. And be kind to each other.
Yes.
Say hello to us in the chats if you see us.
Yeah.
And and don't forget to do your duty.
And it's a big duty.
All right, we'll see you next time,
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.